your reading. How are you? I hope you are well. Cancer, what we're doing here is we're gonna do love readings for the month of February. So we're gonna look into how your person is thinking and feeling about you for the beginning of February 2023. It's the first 2 weeks of February, which includes Valentine's Day. So we're gonna get whatever comes out, all right, with regards to your person, any other messages that want to come through, about how they feel, what they're up to, things like that. We'll get guidance at the end to see how you can best navigate these energies, as we always do. And there will be an extended for this reading. It's going to be an 18+ reading. We'll have some very, very dirty decks, okay, about their sexual fantasies and some other things. I'll talk about what the extended reading entails at the end of this video. If you're curious to know how to access the extended already, the description box has the link to that below. So, also, my name is Jess from Capella Wellness. If you haven't met me before, welcome if this is your first time. If you're returning, thanks so much for coming back. And if you've been watching my stuff and you haven't liked anything or you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do the channel a favor. Put your love into this and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. All right, let's see how your person's feeling about you and thinking about you, Cancer. How's Cancer's person thinking and feeling about them at this time? I feel tense for whatever reason. My legs are like straddling the seat here. Ooh, somebody likes to grip somebody tightly here, if you know what I mean. Alrighty, let's see. What's Cancer's person thinking and feeling about them at this time for the beginning of February 2023? Lots of twos. Balance. Two people together intertwined is what I heard. So this is the Two of Clubs for me. Now I am going to read this as tarot. A lot of people say when you do playing decks or you read playing decks that it's not supposed to be like it, but my guides told me to read it as though it's tarot, all right? So we have the Two of Wands here. You are my sunshine on a rainy day. Okay, so, and look what's at the bottom of the deck. It's Two of Diamonds, it's Two of Pentacles. Love is blind. All right, they both have their sunglasses on, maybe rose-colored glasses or something, but we have the Two of Pentacles down here. So, how they're thinking and feeling about you is they're realizing that they're gonna have to step out of their comfort zone to reveal how they feel. They know that they've made a plan to do something, all right? A plan to see you, a plan to talk to you, a plan to send you something. Something they've been planning has been kind of on hold for quite some time, right? Because with this Two of Pentacles down here, kind of a bit of like wishy-washiness here, right? It's kind of like, here's the thing, the love is blind. They're like, I don't know what's gonna happen when I go through with this partnership. I don't know what's gonna happen when I come after Cancer, right? Because it's kind of like, let me put these shades on and just kind of, you know, it's kind of like avoiding the situation in a sense, because I also see Two of Swords with this. If I continue to kind of like hide behind these glasses, Cancer's not gonna know, right? And they've been planning to do something, and you are their sunshine on a rainy day, okay? It's, I've got sunshine on a rainy day. It's the, is it the Four Tops that sings that? One of those. One of those. Motown. I know it's Motown. So anyway, this individual's like, why am I going to keep myself from having the sunshine when I feel down, when there's a cloud over my head and things aren't going well for me? Even though it's raining, like Cancer's going to be there for me anyway. So there's this thing where they can't hide behind this anymore. They can't hide how they feel about you. And with that Two of Wands, they're about to do something they've never done, okay? They're stepping out of their comfort zone and saying, you know what? I have to go through with this plan. I have to continue to move forward. I can't let indecision keep me from moving forward. This is including a partnership. They also want to partner with you in business for some of you, if you already have a business or they have a business and they want you to join them on their team, or there's something about supporting you in your business. It depends on your story. You have to take what resonates and what doesn't, be honest with your situation, right? So this person's realizing they know they need to make a decision. They need to make a choice. And what happens is they want to go forward with the plan, and then they pull it back. They have the plan in place. There's been a delay here, but because it's kind of, again, with the glasses, like, that means I'm going to have to review with myself. That means I'm going to have to let them see me, see my eyes, something like that. They're going to have to see me for who I really am. And again, with that love is blind here, they're realizing that even though they cannot see the road ahead, that they're going to have to jump in and do it. It's kind of like taking a leap of faith, where they're going to have to leave the place that they've ever known, whether it's spiritually or maybe even physically, okay, and just go venture out and see what is there. It's expanding your horizons, because 3 of Wands is after 2 of Wands. It's exploring other ventures, other opportunities. So this individual is saying, you know what, either I stay here or I don't. It's like, should I stay or should I go? And I do get a strong energy that somebody's going to travel. Okay, somebody could be like traveling a long distance, or actually leaving their current place of residence to be where you are. There's something about also being adaptable to the changes with the 2 of Pentacles. This person has other priorities. They have things going on. They may have kids. They have other businesses. They have an important job. And they've been trying to do everything. Now, this person has been able to perfect a balance in a way with, if they have kids, other activities, friends, family, job, businesses, and then there comes you. So before, they weren't sure if they're going to be able to handle all of that stuff, because we all know when it comes to having a relationship with someone, a significant other, that gets thrown into the mix. And so we have to be able to adapt to those changes and make sure that that person's also a priority. But what I'm getting, Cancer, is that this person's going to make you more a priority compared to everything else. Now, if they have children already, it doesn't mean they're going to bump their children out, obviously, because that wouldn't really be a good parent, I have to say. That wouldn't be, you know, a good positive thing to do, because, you know, kids are important, right? It's kind of like with my son. I gotta make sure my son's a priority in my life. Balancing work, life, everything. My clients, whatever else I'm doing, time for me, right? This person's trying to make sure that when they move forward with you, that they're still going to be able to adapt to this change, because their world will change when they go through with their plans, when they actually incorporate you into their life. They understand that change is inevitable, but change also helps us to learn, grow, and evolve. And because you are their sunshine on their rainy days, they know that they're going to be able to go through the challenges of adding you into the mix, or having you in their life. But again, life doesn't come without challenges. This person's like ready to face something that they've never faced before, and do something they've never done, yet at the same time they're preparing themselves to make sure that they put you as a priority. Because before, what I'm getting, Cancer, is that they didn't make you a priority before, probably because of everything they were everything that was going on. Now, I have a strong energy that they have, somebody here has kids. Either they do, you do, both of you do. And they're kind of saying, how am I going to, and some of them are single parents for some of you, how am I going to add this in now? I've got my kid, they have their own mother, father type of thing, everything else that I'm doing. But it looks like this person has been setting a plan in motion to say, you know what? Let me structure this. If I can juggle these things in my life, if I can be, and I am able to prioritize all these things, if I want to start this partnership with Cancer, I'm going to be able to handle this, all right? This person's really been planning out some stuff to make sure that you are in the front burner, not the back burner. And it is challenging, especially if you're blending families. This person may also be wanting to talk with you about how they're going to do this, is what I'm also getting. So your person is trying to get out of the wishy-washiness of like about to do something and they pull back, right? Because the indecision. 2 of Wands is at that crossroads and saying, okay, what happens if I take that path that I've never taken before? Am I going to fail? Is it not going to work out? Is my life going to fall apart, or all the balls going to fall down? They're going to drop, right? Or the ball's going to drop. But it looks like because they know that you bring so much light into their world, and you can make like the gloomiest of days brighter. They know that no matter what happens, even if the balls drop, you guys are still going to make it through. You guys are still going to push forward with this, and everything's going to be fine. You will find a balance even if something falls out of balance, is what I'm hearing. So there's also something about finances here. Somebody may be concerned about something with career and the finances, if they have enough money to support you, or if when they come forward that what you need is going to be enough, something like that. Because there's something with the pentacles there, with the money aspect of this, where it's kind of like, I gotta be able to still balance the way that I make money, because maybe this person is an excellent investor, maybe they got other businesses and they're doing well for themselves as far as financial matters goes, but even with that, they're trying to incorporate love into this now, and that has been what has been the hesitation here with being at that crossroads and saying, you know what, I can't let this decision about what may or may not happen stop me. And after the Two of Pentacles is the King of Pentacles. I love is supporting each other. See? Support emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, financially. This is why the King of Pentacles is here. They're kind of like, am I going to be enough to support Cancer? Okay? That's also what I'm getting here. So this individual is, but at the end of the day, it's not just about money, because apparently this King of Pentacles has everything intact. They're very successful. They have the ability to manifest money exceptionally well. Someone here could be very wealthy, and this could also be a hang-up if there's a wealthy person here, Cancer. If your person's wealthy, where they're saying, am I going to somehow lose all the wealth that I've generated, that I've attracted, that I've acquired? Because maybe somebody took a lot of money from them before, or somebody took something, fighting over money, something along those lines, like a back and forth to Two of Pentacles thing, like I put money in this and then I have to spend money on that and all this other stuff. But it looks like with you, that's not happening here. And they intuitively know this. So, and there's also a thing with the King of Pentacles. He's a husband. He's married to the Queen of Pentacles. He is the ultimate provider. All right. He's very dependable. He's very generous and very warm. Whatever he's making, whatever money he gets, he makes sure that people who are less fortunate are taken care of. You may be, Cancer, someone who may not have that financial thing down pat, is what I'm hearing. You're probably very successful in all other areas of your life, but the money thing may not be there for you, because this could also be you with the Two of Pentacles, like trying to balance my life and my job and my kid and my money and stuff. And sometimes you get the money coming in and then it has to go out for something that you need, right? It's not like you're frivolously spending here, because there's no Four of Pentacles I'm seeing with this. It's kind of like doing with little money is Two of Pentacles. So you could very well be in that situation and you have everything else going for you, but the money piece is just not balanced well enough, but you were managing with what you have. However, what I'm also seeing is that this King of Pentacles is coming your way to provide for you. They're gonna be that missing piece in your life with regards to the financial piece of this, the financial material wealth. And this, your person is trying to get over the hump of either being married again or sharing the wealth, okay? Because I do get that there's somebody has money here, and they're telling me the King of Pentacles is usually my Boaz. If you don't know who Boaz is, go look it up. She's the one, he's the one who married Ruth. Ruth was the one who lost practically everything, and she didn't know where her money was coming from, and she was toiling out in the fields gathering wheat or whatever to help her mother-in-law. They were the only two left because all the males died, and the males were always the providers for the women, okay? So there's some energy here about your Boaz is coming to help you. and because they're seeing you as a very honorable, very valuable female, someone who's like trying to do everything they can to help other people in whatever capacity. So it looks like your person is looking at this like, you know, I can't be afraid of supporting this person or sharing my wealth anymore, because you are their sunshine on a rainy day. And remember, like, love is blind. It's not based on what they're seeing in the physical, it's based on how they're feeling here. Okay, so it looks like your person's really, either they're at the crossroads now, or this plan that they've had in place, they know they have to make that decision and go forward with it, and that change is always good. There is something here about somebody leaving somewhere, somebody relocating, about to travel where they've never been, or about to do something very different in their lives, and they've kind of set this plan, like I said, to do this. It's just a matter of actually executing the plan. Because the Two of Wands is like, you got the plan, now you got the Ace of Wands in your hand, like in the Rider-Waite. So you know what? I need to go do this. I got this. I need to go for this. I can't hesitate anymore. I have to know that this is going to be a success. I can't just have it stop at the planning part. I need to execute the plan. All right. Top of the deck, you are thoughtful, is the Seven of Clubs. Look at all the fire again. Seven of Clubs, Seven of Wands. They see you as very, very thoughtful, very generous and kind. Like you think, it's like you're selfless. You put a lot of thought into what it is that you do or say with this person. You're very giving as well. With the Seven of Wands, this person is saying to themselves, this is worth fighting for. I can't get caught up in this lack of making a decision. It's oscillating between two things when they know intuitively what the thing is that they need to do. So they are saying to themselves, this is my life. Give me liberty, give me death, right? Apparently other people have been influencing your person on making this decision. You're gonna do what? You're gonna move to where they are? You're planning what? You're gonna do what? How are you gonna juggle everything else? Because somebody here's got money, somebody here's got businesses, they've got kids, they've got other stuff going on, and other people may be telling them Seven of Wands is outside influences trying to interfere with what you're doing. Trying to interfere with you persevering, keep going, keep moving forward with standing by what you know is true for yourself, with honesty, conviction, and honor here. Your person knows what the right thing to do is, but there's some sort of opposition. Other people are trying to clamor for their attention, or trying to bring them down, or keep them from pushing forward with what they know is right for them. The Seven of Wands is my Tom Petty card. And they're not going to back down. They're not going to allow these other people to keep them at bay, to keep them at the shore, right? All the blessings and all the amazing changes that you want in your life are not where you are right now. You've got to venture out there, and you have to take action in manifesting your dreams. You can't just make the plan and wait for the shoe to drop, or just, God forbid, to plop it in your lap. You've got to take some sort of action and trust in where God is leading you towards. So other people have been keeping this individual from actually executing this plan, because they're saying, what the hell are you doing? Are you crazy? That's what I'm getting. And with that Seven of Wands energy, everyone's trying to bring them down off of this cliff. Like, no, you got to stay here with us. You got to do what we're doing. You're doing something that sounds like beyond, it's like off the wall, I'm hearing. And yet your person's saying, this is my life. It's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever, right? Bon Jovi. And they're saying, Bon Jovi's been coming in a lot of the water signs today. And your person's like, you know what? No, this is what I want to do. I know what is right for me. I know what my truth is. I know who I want to be with. I know that this is scary. This is going to be something I've never done. I know I'm taking a risk, because Two of Wands is also about to take a major risk here, especially if they're traveling afar, especially if they're relocating somewhere else. It's starting over, but it's part of exploring other ventures and avenues, and saying to themselves, you know what, if I want something bigger here, I gotta go take the risk. I gotta do the big thing. I gotta execute the plan. So this person is saying to themselves, you know what, I need to get out of this crossroads energy. I can't be listening to what other people are saying, because I know what is right for me, right? I have to keep moving forward. I can't give up on this. I have to persevere and go through with this plan no matter what anybody says. So let's see what else your person is feeling, thinking about you. Or what else can you tell us about this plan? Or what else do you want us to know about Cancer's person? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic, Families, Plating, Syrians. Wow, you know what? Pisces got this too. Welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, and perfect. Now you could be dealing with the Pisces, because Pisces got this. So this person is ready. They're taking the risk. It's making that decision. They've been planning on welcoming the love in, or mainly opening their heart up to you, okay? Taking that risk, getting together. See something about somebody traveling to you, because you're the key to their heart. You're the one who's unlocked that dungeon, because they're starting to realize, you know what? I've met the one, because nobody has been able to shine so brightly on my darkest days. And that's huge for somebody to do, Cancer. That's what you've done for them. For those of you who are in that energy where you're not getting caught up in not hearing from your person, or, you know, not pushing them. When are they going to do something? When are they going to make a move? When are they going to make a decision? No, you're not a divine feminine if you're in that energy, okay? This is for those of you who are in the energy of you're patient, and you're allowing God to help them just step out of their comfort zone and make the decision, sending them the energy of courage for them to do this, okay? But they see you as the perfect person, right? And again, like, love is blind. There's no color, there's no creed, there's no look to this, you can't define unconditional love. You really can't. It's more of the feeling. You can't describe it. You can't paint it. You can't write about it. As much as you try, you can't. So they're getting ready to, like, take that risk. They have this vision. The Two of Wands is also my hold the vision, trust the process card. They're holding the vision and trusting the process and saying, you know what? I can't be afraid of opening my heart. I can't be afraid of stepping out of my comfort zone and finally explaining, you know, revealing how I feel and welcoming the love in, because they feel you just emit this light for them no matter what they're going through. Even if they're being standoffish, even if they're having a bad day and they project stuff onto you, you're still there for them. You're still very loving, and you're still trusting, because you know at the end of the day, Cancer, that love is blind, and that you understand that they're probably going through some dark times, and you gotta let that storm pass. Bottom of the deck is soulmates. This came out in Pisces' reading too. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. I told you with the Two of Wands, they want this partnership. They're ready to venture out into a new world here and start this partnership with you, because they know who you are. You are their soulmate. You are their counterpart. All right? They know who you are to them. Because again, what I said with that feeling, the sunshine on the rainy days. When you're able to do that for someone, it changes the game, and it changes the person too. Because again, remember, when we have our rainy days and it's gloomy and stuff, I mean, the weather, guys, it affects everybody, most people. And we feel low, we feel like we don't want to do anything, but even though there's no sun out, your person just comes in to save the day in a sense, and they are, you make things better, no matter what's going on. And it's not just with the literal weather. It's with things in their life that is challenging, that are challenging. Top of the deck is self-indulgence. Focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. They've done a lot of shadow work. they appreciate you because you have focused on self. You started to love yourself. You started to take better care of yourself and your emotional well-being. They realized that they had to heal from, all of these things that kept them from moving forward or kept them from pursuing love with you, type of thing. They also were focusing on themselves. They wanted to make sure with the twos they were in complete balance before moving toward you. Okay. Learning to appreciate themselves. Again, with the Two of Pentacles, also prioritizing themselves too, and not putting themselves in the back burner. So we're going to see what else we get. What else do we need to know about Cancer's person, about how they're thinking and feeling about them? Or like what else about this plan is. We already have, welcoming the love in and opening their heart to you. What else do we need to know about Cancer's person? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian, Sirians. Please and thank. There it is. There it fucking is. Take a chance. It's the Two of Wands. They're just confirming it. They're just confirming what I said, Cancer. They're gonna go for it. They're gonna take a gamble. They're just gonna say, okay, I planned it out. I gotta execute the plan. Good chance it's gonna work. Other people are telling them there's no way this is gonna work. You are totally bonkers. I keep hearing off the wall. It's like Michael Jackson's Off the Wall. Do what you want to do. There ain't no rules, it's up to you. All right, whatever. So goes into that song, guys. Dude, that's just gonna shoot your vibration through the stratosphere. I mean, Michael Jackson is the best. I mean, the genius in him. I could talk for hours about that. Somebody here really likes Michael Jackson's music. Maybe as much as I do, but Off the Wall, living off the wall. It's like Seven of Wands, okay? There ain't no rules, it's up to you, okay? You gotta stop doing what everybody's doing. And your person's starting to realize, why am I gonna listen to what everybody's doing? Again, the Two of Wands, you're gonna go left. They're gonna go left while everyone's going right. And people are thinking, why the hell are you going that way? But it's like this person's made a plan to do something huge, to take a big gamble. And everyone's like, what in the fuck is Cancer's person doing? I'm getting, you may be dealing with a Pisces. Set your intention for a positive outcome. You can't win if you don't play. This plan will not come to fruition if you don't do something about it. If you don't play the game, you got to play the game to win. It's like people, I wish I won the lottery, but it's like, do you even play the lottery? How are you going to win the lottery if you don't play? Right? So they're just going to be like, I got to go for this. And look, it's a proposal. Getting proposed to, surprise gift, something that is proposed, things moving to the next level, the partnership. For some of you, they've been planning to propose to you. That's why I was saying, trying to bring you into the mix. It's like all this stuff is going on. You're like, but wait a minute, if I can handle this okay, I can bring in Cancer into this. But there's, see, planning to propose for some of you. You're going to be engaged sometime soon. And people think they're crazy, or they're going to give you a surprise gift. They're going to propose something to you. You want to move in together? Or like, hey, I'm moving to where you are. Like, where do you want to move to? That could be a proposal of some sort. They want things to move to the next level here. They're very serious about this. Very serious. And as I said, even though that they're a little bit scared that if they bring you into this because they know they want you in their lives, they're afraid that they may drop the ball because maybe this person has a tendency to lose focus and trying to do all these things, and sometimes something goes wrong, or they do drop something, or they forget something. They prioritize something and they forget. And they're like, well, what if that happens with Cancer or something? Or it's like, is it going to be gloom, doom and gloom, type of Eight of Swords energy? But they're realizing that is you as a true divine feminine, if that's what you are, even if they drop the ball, remember I said, even if all the balls drop, everything's going to be okay. That is what true love is. You guys will still get through all the storms and all the challenges and all the the rainy days, right? If you can't get through the rainy days together, you're not going to have a solid foundation or a very strong relationship. You've got to be there for each other no matter what. And someone will fuck up. Someone will drop the ball. Someone will forget something. Shit, I forgot to do this. It happens to me. But, or other people I know, am I going to beat somebody else up for it? Do I want someone to beat me up because I forgot something? Or I dropped the ball on something? Sometimes people have very busy lives, and especially if they're a single parent and they are the ones who have to do practically everything, you can't expect somebody to not mess up, okay? I'm getting an energy of that here. Sorry, not sorry. Friction, sarcasm, false apology, apathy, forgive, make amends, harboring hurt or resentment. They want to make amends with you. They want things to work out. Two of Wands. They want the partnership. There's also something about dropping the ball, probably asking for forgiveness. Because they may have dropped the ball with you too. Because they had so much going on in their life. And they probably had a hard time explaining this to you because they thought that you were going to chew them out. Because maybe other people chewed them out for forgetting something, for dropping the ball. Oh shit, I forgot, I'm sorry. Oh shit, I forgot, I'm sorry. Now here's the thing, Cancer. Maybe some of you are really like, oh, well, they can tell me I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. If you're coming from that energy of apathy and harboring hurt or resentment, true love can't come to you. You will keep your person at the crossroads if you are harboring that in your heart space. That's how it works. The true divine feminine is going to forgive because she completely understands that compassion and unconditional love is the way to true love. It's the path of least resistance, as they're telling me. It's the part of the deep soul connection. It's the way to get to the partnership, right? So if you're the one who is like in this sorry not sorry mode and you still have anger and resentment in your heart, you're not ready for permanent union. This message isn't for you with the positive messages coming from this. And that's just a cold hard truth. You cannot manifest your person. You cannot bring this person out of this Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles energy if you are still not forgiving them for what they did, if they dropped the ball, if they haven't made a move yet. You have no say in that. God does. And if you're kind of getting hung up on, you know, that type of thing, that type of lower vibrational energy, there's still some healing you gotta do. Patience is required for some of you, okay? That low energy is not gonna work. But this person, they really want to make amends here. They're going to be asking for forgiveness. It's like they're down on their knees. Like, look, I'm sorry. I know I dropped the ball. I know I couldn't make a decision. I know I would say this to you and then I'd pull myself back and I'd stay stuck. I couldn't choose. I didn't know what to do. That's because this person had to really better understand how to handle this connection and why they would hesitate to take action, okay? There also is an energy about them harboring hurt and resentment for not saying sorry to you about all those times they may have dropped the ball, all those times like they just left you hanging. They really regret doing that, which is why, and this also has to do with things moving to the next level, where they wanted to move to the next level with you, but it's like there was this hesitation because they weren't sure how you were going to react or what was going to happen afterwards. And it could also be, Cancer, if them proposing to you moving to the next level, they may have been keeping at bay because this could be your energy, because they can feel it. And if they feel you, Cancer, being in a very hurtful, pathetic, unforgiving, resentful energy, they will definitely stay at bay and not do anything. Because why would they feel that and want to move towards you? So some of you got to lift that block. That could be your third party. Because one of my shorts talked about the third party for the twin flame connection. Some of you may be the one blocking the connection, and that's the cold hard truth. You can't expect somebody to come forward to you if you are harboring these dark energies. That's not a divine feminine. It's distorted. And then your masculine energy is going through the roof with being distorted and being like a little bit prideful here. Okay? So, and of course, if the person hasn't made a move yet, it could very well be about divine timing too. Because Three of Wands is divine timing. It's being patient. Yet, if you know, Cancer, that you're the one who is having this dark space in your heart here, you're actually keeping your person from moving forward because they can definitely feel it. But if you don't have that in your heart space, they feel resentful that they didn't move forward towards you in the beginning or at some point. But they really want to make amends with you because they're very serious about this connection here. Wow, this is very similar to Pisces' reading. Rocking it. I want to rock with you. Michael Jackson. That's a great song too. Being yourself, confident, loud and proud, hitting the right note, harmonious concert, showing off. You've been helping them to be themselves, right? There's something about musical instrument. They play guitar. They like listening to music. They like going to concerts. They could be taking you on a concert. The Two of Wands could be like, oh, let's go travel somewhere. Let's make a plan to travel somewhere to see a concert, perhaps. There's something about if they play a musical instrument or they're very artistic, they're very creative with something, they want to show off their skills to you. All right. This could even be a business venture. They'll be like, look at all of these businesses I created. Look what I'm doing for other people, right? Because the King of Pentacles is very generous. It's like, I'm hearing like philanthropist for St. Jude or something. They want to show you how much they've changed. How they're just very giving now and very warm and kind-hearted and generous. They're having the confidence to be themselves and just like go for it and do it and say, you know what? I gotta be myself. I gotta stand loud and proud. I can't hesitate anymore. I gotta have the courage to do this. Top of the deck, no you hang up. Lengthy, exciting conversations, a lot to talk about, into each other, meaningful, giddy, a lot in common. They're gonna go over stuff about how much they have in common with you. Maybe you haven't gone through this before. They've never really acknowledged that. They're going to really either literally call you or just you're gonna have a lot of things to talk about for sure. Planning on going somewhere or meeting up to talk about a lot of things and about your future, right? Because they're into you because you've always been into them. You're going to be having very lengthy, exciting conversations, and this person is getting ready to do this because they know that in the beginning you had these exciting conversations or they loved talking to you before and then it just stopped, right? Because the feeling got so intense, the emotions got too deep, and it's like, whoa, what is this type of energy? But they're going to have the confidence to call you, to talk to you. It's going to be very meaningful, open, honest communication here is what's coming, okay? So let me get some tea real quick. All right, guys, so we're going to see what else. What else do we need to know about Cancer's person? About how they feel, what they're thinking about them. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. You could have Venus in Cancer. I keep hearing Venus in Cancer. Maybe in the 12th house for somebody. Wow. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Somebody else got this card. I think it was Aries, one of the fire signs. Remember with the decision making? Their person, God is telling them, you need to clearly decide what it is you want so that it comes to you now. If you want Cancer, you gotta go for it. Take a gamble, take that risk, take that chance, and go talk to Cancer. Go make that move, go execute the plan. So for some of you, this person's going to be communicating with you very soon, with that plan that they have been harboring, or the plan that they have been shelving. They're going to actually go for it because the cards are there. But that's for those of you who are aligned. If you still got anger, bitterness, and resentment in your heart, this is not for you, not yet, unless you clear it. And of course, you have to be patient and you have to wait for divine timing. So this person's like, I really need to make that decision, like now. Three of Wands. Three of Wands is after the Two of Wands. So I want to manifest this connection, this partnership with Cancer. I need to go through with the decision that they've already made. Again, they've planned it. They've made the decision. It's now time to execute. It's now time to take action and go for it. And just like having the courage and confidence to do it. Bottom of the deck is Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Right? Being playful. Love is blind. It's like, look, they're holding hands and they got their sunglasses on and maybe doing ring around the rosy. Not really, but you know what I mean. They're trying to enjoy themselves. This person's going to come in and be a little bit flirtatious, okay? They're going to be like a fun, like playful energy, like page energy. Not that they're coming in as a page because we saw the King of Pentacles there, but they want to start off like jokey, or like maybe something a little bit fun, maybe saying a joke, something like that. There's going to be a little bit of flirting going on, like how it was at the beginning, but this is going to be very different this time around. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Three of Wands, exploring. Your person's realizing, I can't deny these feelings. I gotta go see exactly what this is, what this life is gonna be like with how I feel about Cancer. Top of the deck is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Some of them, this is for you. Release the past. Stop harboring that dark energy. Learn to forgive. This is also your person realizing that they had to let the past go. Forgive themselves, forgive other people, maybe even you. Learning about forgiveness. And it's like, again, with that resentment, harboring the hurt, they're really resentful for them dropping the ball, for them not going forward with their plans, because every time they tried to tell you their feelings, every time they tried to go, they wanted to go see you, go on a date with you, or hang out, they backed out, okay? But they had underlying reasons for this. And they were hiding that. So they had to learn to forgive themselves and not beat themselves up for that, because they were dealing with a lot at the time, juggling a lot of things at the time. And I'm getting a strong energy that somebody has a kid or kids here. So I'm going to pull the Lover's Oracle to see what guidance we have for this connection. And after this, I'm going right to the extended. So the extended, guys, is going to entail, we're going to see with the tarot sexual magic, what your person is healing sexually. Also, what their deepest, darkest desires are. I have these cards here. I'll just show you what was at the top here. I think somebody else got these. Okay, so I'm going to pull from a couple of these decks. These are two different decks. So these are the messages. They don't want me to say the messages out loud for whatever reason, so I don't read the cards. But you guys can read them here. So I'm going to be pulling messages from these decks here. Okay, it's going to be my 18 plus reading, as I said. So I'm going to pull some of those dirty decks. We're going to also get a charm to see what other messages we have. We're also going to see what's happening next in your connection with your person. And also we're going to get other written messages from your person to you, okay? I already pulled a card, did I not? Okay, I'm holding on to these two. I thought I already pulled a card. I'm going crazy. Wow. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Your person's always with you. That's soulmate, guys. The person doesn't always have to be there in the physical. Look at the image in the back. There's a lot of passion in this connection here. That's what a soulmate is. They're already with you in spirit. The other card, friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. Improve? What the hell is that? Improve. You have to be friends first. There's a loyalty thing here. You can have all the romance and like go date your person, but if the friendship isn't solid, the relationship won't be solid, guys. If you want to go analyze other relationships that you know about, do they have a very solid friendship? Are they best friends, or are they just like man and wife, or are they just dating? This is very important in a relationship, as it says. Nurture these bonds and your love life will dramatically improve. Okay, the image in the back. So the bottom of the deck is, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. If you're not focusing on yourself first, that's the self-indulgence card, because some of you, you need to take the time to heal. You still got to work on your healing, especially if you're still harboring hurt, apathy, anger, resentment. You cannot have union with this in your heart space, period. Take a step back, okay? Work on yourself some more. Your person will come, your person's always there with you, okay? That's very important to understand. So I'm gonna go into the extended right now, guys. So hopefully I will see you there. The link for that is in the description box below. I do personal readings for the counterparts, for the twin flames, whatever you want to call it. They're underneath the light counterpart / twin flame reading section of my Capella service suite at capellawellness.com, or you can check the link down in the description box below. If you want to sow a seed into this reading, you can choose an Amazon wishlist item, or you can make a donation, and the donation links are in the description box as well. I do have tarot packages, my Capella memberships. I have unlimited extended subscription for you to have unlimited access to all my extended readings, as opposed to you buying or purchasing the extended reading. All of that stuff is in the description box below. If you have any questions about this reading, about my services, my memberships, anything at all, please do not hesitate to ask me, okay? I'm here to help. And if you want to hop in and download my free mobile app, I do send out announcements and heads up on when I'm doing my live streams on YouTube or other things that I'm doing, some surprises. I do have more surprises for my members as opposed to the free members on my app. Sometimes I give like little heads up on some things, but if you just want to kind of download the app and kind of check it out a little bit, if you become a member afterwards, a paid member, you're going to have access to all of the things that the memberships entail based on your membership tier. I do have 14-day free trials for some of my memberships as well. So you may want to check that out. If you go to capellawellness.com, click on Capella memberships, you get to see all the different tiers and see what tickles your fancy. All right, guys, so we're going to move on to the extended bit. If I'm not going to see you there, thank you, Cancer, for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. Always, I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. And this is Jess from Capella Wellness.